morning, everyone, or good afternoon, depending on where you're located. Welcome to Camstudio, recording video from a desktop near you. My name is Kim Barney, and I am here along with my co-host Ken Batros. Together, Ken and I will be taking you through the wonderful free screen capturing software of Camstudio today. First, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Kim Barney, and I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. I work for an ag finance company as a paralegal, but I get the pleasure of designing and implementing legal trainings for our sales staff and other members of our company as well. Ken, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure, thanks, Kim. My name is Ken Batros, and I work for the Rahway Public School District in New Jersey as a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade computer teacher. I also have the pleasure of teaching an 8th grade algebra class this year. I've been teaching for 8 years now. And before that, I used to sail in the Merchant Marines, this is a picture of me. This is back from 2002. And this was actually the last ship that I worked on before I stopped sailing and eventually got back into teaching.
Thanks. Before we get started, I'd like to take a minute to set up just a few ground rules and kind of familiarize you with the setup of today's webinar. First, let me draw your attention to the Documents pod in the lower right-hand corner. This is where you can find the Camstudio job aid. If you haven't had a chance to download it, go ahead and do so now. Also, you can access it throughout the class, throughout the webinar, that is. And feel free to follow along as we go through the webinar today. Also, we, of course, strongly encourage discussion and questions, so please feel free to use the chat room in the middle right-hand side of the page. All questions should be addressed here, and Ken and I will look to answer those as we progress through the webinar. Additionally, you should know we will be polling you throughout the webinar. You'll find those polls in the main portion of the screen, which is to your left. We'll also be showing our presentations and screen sharing on that portion of the screen as well. And then later on in the webinar, we will split you up, hopefully, into small groups, provided there are no technical issues, and we'll have some small group discussion. And if that doesn't work, we'll just do it in the main chat room, just to give you a heads up for that. And we ask that in those small group discussions that you just be courteous of your fellow webmates and give everyone a chance to participate. All right, if everybody's ready, I'll have you go ahead and show me that you're ready by raising your hand, which is available in the drop-down box in the upper left-hand side of your screen. Looks like most everybody's ready to go.